Hello there. From behind the yellow line, this is Trammin, episode 39, part of Trammin Through the Snow. My name is Kirk, and as always, I'm joined by my friend and wise man, Christian Rainwater.
What's up, everybody? Our big third topic of the week is Christmas at Disneyland.
Ready for some jolly vibes?
Ho, ho, ho. For the last.
Hello, everyone. Welcome aboard Trammin, a Disneyland podcast. Please lower your head and watch your step while boarding. As a courtesy to other passengers, we ask that there be no eating, drinking, or smoking on board. In just a few moments, we will begin our trip into the Disneyland Resort news and topic of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, this tram is ready to depart. Driver, you are clear.
Welcome back, everyone. Thank you for joining us. We are your ho-ho hosts, Kirk and Rain. What's up, Rain?
What's up, man? I'm seeing you from through the interweb.
Yeah, we're through the grid, a digital frontier.
I'm stuck, dude. I'm like Flynn. I'm stuck in the digital world.
Yeah, so Rain and I are keeping our family safe this week during Christmas, so we are recording remotely. And
No, I'm at Disneyland right now. I don't know about everyone else.
Yeah, so for all the audio listeners, we've got a Zoom call going. We've actually got some decent cameras, and the audio is the same audio coming from the Roadcaster, so we're not compromising. Rain might sound a little bit different, but I think he sounds all right. So
I got a streamer's mic. I feel like Ninja.
We're never gonna know if it sounds good. All right, so hopefully it sounds good. Hopefully it's not distracting. We never want that. Quality above all else, right? Well, health and safety above all else, then quality. So, first, you know what? We'll do this in mousekeeping. So, I hope I don't blow Rain's ears out. Let's start up that snowblower for
mousekeeping. This is your first time here. Welcome aboard Trammin, a Disneyland podcast where Kirk and I take you through our experiences and opinions throughout this here Disneyland Resort. If you enjoy listening to us, like, subscribe, share, comment, do everything that you possibly can. We appreciate it all. And yeah, if you like it, let us know. If you don't like it, let us know too, and we'll take that into account next time we record. If you want a visual guide of everything that we talk about, follow at Trammin Podcast on Instagram. And you can find all these links and more, including these nice and fancy gifts Kirk has been making on Trammin.com.
Yeah, so if you just check out Trammin.com/gifts, all lowercase, but I'll try to do some redirects for all of you. We got some funny gifts. I'll make some more. And I want to add our friends at the Waffle Press Podcast. You can find them on YouTube, Spotify, Apple, and on Instagram. Our friends Diego and Gene have a movie podcast, and we did a Tron Legacy 10th anniversary podcast for the 10th anniversary just a few days ago.
That was cool. Yeah. If it wasn't for that, we wouldn't be doing this right now, or we wouldn't be able to do this right now because we figured out how to do it for Waffle Press.
Yeah, so I just I got to do it the Windows version, so I just grabbed all the Sony stuff. I'm like, okay, plug the camera in first, launch Zoom, do this, do that. Don't record audio through Zoom, Yeah. So you can go check that out. That's Rain and I are in our Trammin studio. Diego and Gene are remote, and we just had an hour and a half long chat about Tron Legacy. So if you like that, we love it. Go check that out. And the collabs. That's what it's all about because we're YouTubers now.
Yeah.
All 23 views of ours.
Yeah. Our weekly 23 views.
Yeah, we went through all this trouble and no one's gonna watch. All right. So let's get into You're Right, in which members of the Tram Fam write in with corrections or things they disagreed with. So this isn't really a correction, but do we do this next week? Is the New Year episode that's still in 2020 the final episode, Trammin Through the Snow? Because Disney keeps up their decorations till like January 7th, so...
Yeah. I say why not, dude? You know what I mean? We'll keep the cheer. We'll keep the jolliness going.
You keep your Christmas tree up during New Year's Eve, right?
Yeah, I do.
All right. So we'll do that.
That's mainly because of laziness, though, not because of my holiday cheer.
Oh, no. So Armenian Christmas is January 5th and 6th.
Is it really? There's an Armenian Christmas?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's on like Three Kings Day or whatever it is.
Oh yeah.
So we always keep our decorations up, and then I drag the tree out like a dead body on the 6th into the empty dumpster, and the tree's dry. That's why I drag it out. So I'm dragging this out. Photo Eddie writes in, who is Bruising Cues. Did you know that?
Yeah. And he has a.
I don't know. You talk to him more than I do, but
he has
a new podcast.
A new podcast. Thank you. By the way, I might have sounded a little low earlier. I think I fixed it now.
All right. Yeah, you sound good. So
Okay.
it's what is that, On the Mic with Eddie or something like
Yeah.
that?
Hey,
so-
dude, we got to do an episode with him, man.
Yeah. Well, now that we're doing this remotely, we'll
I guess we can.
But yeah, for sure. So he writes in, chile rellenos are dipped in heavily beaten egg whites and then fried, making them not plant-based.
Yeah. That's a lot of egg.
Yeah. Well, egg at all.
Yeah.
Barbacoa and birria are more or less the same. Barbacoa is beef and birria is almost always goat. Yeah.
That makes sense.
Um,
I mean, I've been having a lot of birria lately, and most of the time it is beef. Nobody calls it. To me, birria is the sauce,
consommé.
the consommé, where they put a little bit of cinnamon, they put a little bit of some other stuff. That's birria to me.
Yeah, but I mean, should be goat.
Yeah.
I read
like
that
goat?
it's like almost always goat. You can make it beef though. It's not like wrong. It's just like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So,
You like goat?
I don't know if I've probably had goat. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's, I like lamb.
Hmm.
They're not that far off, right?
Yeah, I don't think so.
But then like birria's and all that consomme, so it's like you're not tasting the gaminess. It's covered by everything.
Mhm.
So we're not gonna get to the third song. I'm sorry, Rain. We'll have to have a lot of beer. Oh, we'll drink for New Year's Eve.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
All right, let's get in some news. So first off, Knott's Taste of Merry Farm completely canceled.
Crazy.
It's gone.
Crazy. I mean, it makes sense. Makes sense that everyone was like, it was kind of like up in the air for a few weeks, you know what I mean? And then now, I mean, I don't see it getting any better, and I don't think Knott's does either. So they just want to set the correct expectations, you know what I mean?
Yeah, they said they talked to the county and all that kind of stuff, which is basically just saying, hey, this is going to get extended past Christmas.
Yeah.
So then with that, Carthay reservations are canceled through December 31st.
I got a Google Calendar invite thing, or like a Google Calendar notification about our reservation. A sad day, dude. Sad day.
Oh, yeah, I hate when that happens.
Yeah.
Although, I got a report. I made the twice cooked Vietnamese beef tacos. And
How was
they
that?
were delicious with pineapple mint salsa. A lot of work. I've never cut a pineapple before.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I do that. Yeah, that's it's a little much doing that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it was worth it. It was pretty close. And then some people were like I showed someone at work today, and they're like, "Oh, why'd you use those cheap hard taco shells? Like you were too lazy to fry tortillas." I'm like, "No, it's just how they make them there. Like,
Yeah.
authenticity of that dish at Carthay, not like, authentic tacos. Because if I was gonna make, tacos, I'm gonna be with store-bought hard shells."
Dude,
anyways.
I'm all for mixing fruit with meat. That's a
Yeah.
thing. You know what I mean? Check this out, dude. Check this out. I made a pork bowl. Oh, you can't.
That's not.
You can barely see that. A pork bowl. Or I'll describe it with crema, rice, kiwi, tomato, grilled onions,
Whoa.
and bell pepper.
Wow.
Yeah. Very interesting stuff, man.
Yeah, I love mango salsa.
Kind of, but with kiwi.
No, yeah. I mean, like, just when we're talking about like meats and fruits, like mango habanero salsa is a thing, and yeah, this pineapple stuff was pretty. I have half a pineapple left in my fridge, so I don't know what I'm gonna do with that.
How long does that last for?
A few days, I think. It's so acidic and sugary. I'm gonna stop because Kev's gonna kill me.
Yeah.
So we thought this was all the news, and then this morning,
Dude, what a drop! What a mic drop!
yeah, and good thing we were recording today, I guess.
Yeah.
Snow White's Enchanted Wish is the new name of Snow White's Scary Adventures. Well, dude, think about that.
What?
In a
Enchanted,
way,
the name?
We no, like an attraction at Disneyland is renamed. This is pretty
actually,
big.
yeah, you're right. I never thought of
This is
that.
pretty big.
That is.
Yeah.
That is. You said it was Snow White's Scary Adventure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Hmm.
It looks cool. It looks good. Some people say it's a lot of the mine train.
Thank you.
props.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. But I'm all for it. I wish they were actual animatronics, not rotating statues. But
Snow White's one of the originals, right? One of the original Fantasyland rides.
yeah, and original movie, and it's like
Yep.
they added some scenes, they took out some scenes, they probably made it more cohesive. I bet you that what's it called is gone. The happily ever after, like the random end to the story,
Yeah.
So
Yeah. And Snow White's actually in the ride now, right? Like, I mean, she was before, but not. I know now when they opened up the ride.
yeah,
'Cause
it
that was
was
a
more
thing.
like the thing. I mean, you said it right. It's like, oh, you're supposed to be Snow White, but
Yeah.
now it's
Yeah.
like, no, now you're watching the story, which is what a dark ride is like. You're going through a storybook, which is
Yeah.
why they have the cutouts and whatever. So I think it looks promising. It's a good update. The projections look tasteful.
Mm-hmm.
They're like in
Mhm.
small corners that like where you can't have like what's going on in those
Yeah.
projections in that small of a room and all that.
So this kind of tells me that they have been working, huh? Like they have been working on the ride during this whole time.
Yeah, and I heard the way a lot of construction works is you build the outside or you do the outside, and then you
Mm.
never see what's going on the inside. Like Rise of the Resistance, they built
Yeah.
the giant AT-ATs, right? Because
Mhm.
you just have to build them like that. They built the building around it, and then you don't see anything for like a year or 2 years because
Yeah.
they're just inside. So could have been something like that.
Hmm.
So I
When
think,
did it close? Back in like 2018, 2019?
I think it was 2019,
Yeah.
unless or was it? I
You know
don't know.
what? Because I remember going on it not too long ago because that ride, right at the end when is the Wicked Witch? No, what is she?
No,
What is
Evil
she? The
Queen.
queen, the evil queen. But when she's the old lady, she pops out at you and that thing scares the heck out of me every time.
Yeah, one time I was on the ride with Christine. I think
Mhm.
I told the story, and she's like, "Oh man!" And that thing that's about to come out always scares me. Ah! Like she's describing that it
Dude,
always
yeah.
scared her, and it still got her.
Yeah.
Like she
Yeah,
was
that's
pointing
how
at it and knew the timing. Yeah,
that's how I am.
yeah. So
I'm really bad with that stuff.
you don't like jump scares specifically, right? Is that what it was?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You get in my head psychologically and
Oh, yeah,
and
you look
screw
for
me
that.
up for the next couple of years, but don't jump scare me. Like I've told the story about the 17th
Yeah.
door, right?
Yeah, you tried
Yeah.
to tell it twice.
Yeah. Oh, I'll try and tell it a third time right now, dude.
Okay, so this is just funny. My screen says set up professional audio in audio settings. Is that Zoom like just trying to advertise itself to me? Because
Probably.
I'm not clicking on that.
Dude,
We have professional audio.
You know how I just told you that my audio was low,
Yeah.
and I thought I had like touched the dial or something because I have a dial on my mic. Apparently, Zoom changed the level on its own.
Yeah.
So I had
totally
to turn that option off.
Yeah. Well, wait, it doesn't matter though. Or is it?
What?
It's probably. Oh yeah, it does because you're
It does.
through Zoom. This
Yeah.
whole thing.
I'm going through the interwebs.
Do we have an unlimited meeting time? Is it because there's two of us, so it's. How does that work? Is it going to cut us off after 40?
I don't think so, dude. It didn't cut us off for Gene and Diego's on the waffle press.
I'm throwing shade. I know Diego doesn't pay for Zoom, so we clip that out. I'm gonna send it to him. I know you don't pay for Zoom, Diego, and it didn't cut us off. So, all right. Let's get into our very jolly Big Thunder topic of the week. Choo choo.
Oh God, that
If
looks
only
bad.
You could like change the backgrounds as we're doing these things. It's getting hot. I've got a long sleeve under here. I got
Yeah, dude, it is
Yeah.
kind of hot.
Yeah, well, I got a wool sweat. So much. So, our Big Thunder topic of the week: Christmas at Disneyland. What did I say all year? Give me Christmas at Disneyland, and I'll be happy. And
We did not get it.
I didn't get it. I've been listening to the Main Street Loop on repeat. I listened to it
I saw the
3 or 4
tweet.
times on Saturday. Oh yeah, there's a Walt Disney World one that's exactly the same, but it doesn't have this random spike in volume at 14 minutes. So I use that one.
Yeah.
So yeah, but let's start at the entrance.
Do it.
What do you feel about the little wintry entrance?
It's fine. I mean,
Barely
well,
remember, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, they put snowflakes. Am I right?
Yeah, and like I think the characters are there, right? And they're creepy. Am I
I
remembering?
mean, if you want to talk about entrances, the memorable one to me is Halloween, and no question about it.
Yeah, this one's like it's kind of whatever. It's like it looks almost like Frozen, like the
Yeah, yeah.
movie, that aesthetic, the blue. But
Hmm.
yeah, it's whatever. But let's just blow right past that. Mickey floral, nothing going on, right? I'm
No,
sure they change it because
do
they change it like 45 times a year or something like that. But
do they ever like theme the Mickey floral? I don't think they do, right?
I don't think so.
Yeah,
Like,
I don't remember. I don't think so.
yeah. So then there's that. But this is what we're all here for. Main Street USA.
Yeah, yeah.
So you walk in, you see that tree, and it's not lit up until the sun goes down, and they do the little ceremony.
The tree lighting ceremony daily,
Yeah, you
right?
hear the voice, and it's like the
Hmm.
magic of Christmas, whatever.
Hmm.
And yeah, and they changed the tree these past few years. So it used to light up with these blue lights, and now it's these yellow lights. Have you noticed that?
No, no, I didn't. You know what? That's what I'm actually looking up right now.
Yeah. So I'll let's see. I think I'm gonna man, I have to like send you pictures. What is this life, man? Uh so yeah,
Seriously.
so the one I'm sending you now, it's like blue
Okay.
lights. People know what I'm talking about. And it's this is the old one, and I kind of miss it. And it was like very snowy in my eyes, you know what I mean? Like,
Right, right.
yeah, and now it's let me scroll back to last year because we didn't go this year,
Did you
right?
send it to me?
I sent you, I think so.
Oh, there you
Yeah, so I sent you the old one, and then the new one is so they
go.
brought we'll get there. The new one is yellowish, and I thought like the yellow was the normal, and then they do it like after the fireworks. Nope, it's just yellow now,
I
and
see.
I don't know. It's like I get that yellow is warm, but the blue seemed just like brighter and cheerier and more like it's covered in snow.
No, no, I get what you're saying. Like,
Yeah.
in all honesty, though, this year, like when I decorate on the outside of my house, I kind of try to do like a different theme every year.
Hmm.
You know what I mean? And this year, I went for the white. I went all white.
Oh
Last
yeah.
year, what?
No, go ahead.
Oh man, something got stuck in my throat. Uh, as soon as I was going to talk. So yeah, I just went for an all white. Last year, I had red and green was my theme. So
Okay.
I mean, if I was at Disneyland this year, I think I'd be cool with the all white.
Yeah. So yeah, I always go. I used to like the color stuff when I was a kid,
Hmm.
but I like the white as string lights because then you can put really colorful decorations and accents.
Right, right, right.
You know what I mean? So like you could do all white everywhere, and then you like make the pillars or trees look like candy canes, and
Hmm.
like it's very winter wonderland. Oh, look at you with your new background.
Yeah.
I just got this boring background behind me. No, I'm kidding. Uh,
What year was this?
uh,
Let's go Disney trivia.
oh, man,
It's
who
the
knows?
colored tree.
So the interesting thing is, we'll talk about next, the garland on Main Street. During Paint the Night, there was no garland going across Main Street because
What?
who do we blame, right? Anna
The
and Elsa. The Frozen float was too tall,
for paint.
and it would hit the garland if it were there. And then
Wow.
I remember, shout out to Tori, friend of the show, said, "Oh, Paint the Night is going away this year. I wonder if they'll bring the garland back." And they like announced garland is back on Main Street.
It's a
And
thing.
yeah, and you
It's a
didn't
thing.
you didn't approve, but it's already late. The garland is on our thumbnail or the art, the official art. I don't know what else to do. The tree it's a tree, you know. I couldn't
Yeah.
do it. I wanted to turn one of the tram cars into like a
A
lit
tree.
up into like a lit up small world. I'm like, that is so
That's hard.
there's no way.
Yeah.
And I was gonna do a texture, and I'm like, that's not gonna happen. So yeah, I love the garland. It like gives you that you're surrounded by Christmas,
Hmm.
and it almost makes me wish for the like the enclosed Main Street in Paris.
In
Because
Japan, no?
both, I think,
Okay.
because Paris has the sides. I think Japan's
Hmm.
completely covered.
It's
with
like
the
a
whole,
dome in Japan.
yeah, and it's like imagine that decorated for Christmas. You know, like you got
Mhm.
there's nothing stopping you.
You know, you can finish your point. Sorry, I don't
No,
want
go ahead.
because this is completely, me and my tangents. This is completely, and this should have been in the news, but I know you are anti-Universal Studios,
I think I
and
heard about some of this, so go ahead.
so Nintendo did a Nintendo Direct and showed off the Nintendo Land at Universal Studios, and it, in my opinion, may look better and more interactive than Galaxy's Edge.
It is more interactive, but a lot of it is like hit the box.
That's cool.
It's how long is that going to be cool for? You're just getting coins, you know?
I mean, but it racks up on your phone.
Yeah, but
I
like,
mean,
are you going to be standing in line to hit a mystery box?
you know what? You make a point. You make a good point
As
about the
soon as
line.
I saw Miyamoto running around there and he was doing the game, which is like actually interesting, it's like I have to wait in line for this, don't I? Because
Yeah.
Star Wars, I know it's like the data pad and it's just laggy. I think what they should have done really is let you use your Play Disney Parks account, but a data pad app.
Yeah.
Anytime, like we go back and forth all the time with every Instagram. It's like, okay, Instagram. Now we have Instagram and DMs. Oh, we split the DMs into a separate thing, and we made a boomerang app, and we made a layout app. Oh, now it's all back inside Instagram.
That's Facebook for you, man. That's Facebook.
No, but like PlayStation had it. We had the PlayStation app with messaging, and then they split messaging, communities, remote play, and then there's a new PlayStation app that deletes messaging and has it all built in.
Yeah.
And we just go back and forth constantly because people go like, I don't want all these features, and then it's like,
Yeah.
I wish I just could go to one app. And so the datapad should be a separate app and run a little smoother. And then I think it would be more fun. And a lot of it's the Wi-Fi and it's just clunky, but it is a fun experience. The other thing is like standing up and like staring at your phone. It's just
in Pokemon Goers do it.
Yeah.
But it kind of reminded me of the one you still haven't been to Hogsmeade or Diagon Alley. It's similar to the wands. If you purchase one of the interactive wands, then you can interact with different portions of the park.
Yeah, so it does look cool, but I'm like, you gotta do a little more. I think they said the Bob Omb is an activity that they didn't want to show us. So there's that, and then there's the Mario Kart is on a track.
Yeah.
With AR glasses. It's kind of gross.
You think that's gross? In a post-COVID world, it's a little.
In a regular world, I don't want them putting something on my head. A little weird.
Yeah.
So I don't know about that. And then what's the other ride? Oh, Yoshi, and they're not showing.
There's two? I thought there was only one.
No, there's three.
There's three rides?
There's a Yoshi ride, and then there's another one, but only Mario Kart's going to be open.
Oh, okay. It's like Rise and Smuggler's Run.
And so the world looks small.
It does, and that was the one thing I thought when I watched it this morning. Like, you know what, this looks a little small in comparison to Galaxy's Edge or in comparison to Hogsmeade even. But
when he was inside Bowser's castle, I'm like, I see the lens distortion.
Yeah. Or when he was standing right in front of it.
Yeah,
you can just see it go completely wide.
Yeah, they did a pretty good job, but I'm like, this is small. It's cramped. Small is okay. Disneyland is small. It's a little bit cramped, but it's dense. This is like, I don't know. And okay, I know it's supposed to look like a Switch game, right? It looks a little cheap.
You think so?
It looks
like okay. The only thing I saw that, in my opinion, did look cheap was when he hit the POW and the Koopa falls. It just you hit a Koopa and it's supposed to go in its shell, but good luck doing that in an animatronic.
Yeah.
So it just falls over.
The whole land, it has like this fakeness to it that's hard to like. It's kind of like Toontown,
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Because Fantasyland is fantasy, but it doesn't try to look like a cartoon, but it doesn't try to look realistic. It's just got to look.
It's got a Toontown vibe to it.
Yeah.
So maybe in like 10, 20 years, it's going to look like Toontown.
I don't know. But yeah, it looks cool. I'd like to go, but it's also like, that's going to be crowded and you're going to be waiting in line to touch things. And I don't know, Mario Kart could be cool, but
yeah,
I'm not chomping at the bit I'm not chain
You're not a
chomping.
chomp chomp?
Chain chomp.
Oh, chain chomp. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
I'm not
Momo.
chain chomping at the bit to try to go, you know?
Yeah.
So we'll see. So
Back to Disneyland.
yeah, back to Disneyland. Well, you know what though?
Hmm.
Miyamoto looked happier than he's ever looked. So
Dude, that guy
Yeah.
is like, he is just happy with his life, and I am proud of that guy. Like,
Yeah.
he is awesome. He pretty much wants to be Walt Disney. You know what I mean? Like that's his, I think, his end goal. He, like he's coming out with the Mario movie. Mario is his Mickey Mouse, and
yeah, I guess.
that's one of the closest like comparisons I would say to Mickey Mouse. Who's number two when it comes to just being a character? I'd argue Mario. I don't know.
I think it's Hello Kitty though,
Is it really?
money wise. Oh no, wait, is Winnie the Pooh number 2 or 3? Dude,
What is this,
I-
like
how did
character?
I not know Jim Cummings is the voice of Hondo Onaka?
Is he really?
Yeah, dude.
I didn't know that.
everyone Except us two, just like we didn't know about the Santa Claus. Anyways,
Dude, I saw Santa Claus 1 and 2.
Good.
Yeah,
movies.
good movies.
Okay, so speaking of Santa Claus, back to our Big Thunder topic of the week: Christmas at Disneyland. So now we got the garland, we got the tree, we got the lampposts. They got little wreaths on them, man. Like Main Street USA is, I think, the most Christmassy part of Disneyland. If you're not talking about specifically, it's a Small World, right?
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
I'm in a Christmas town. I'm in a Hallmark movie. I came in from my big city life and met a candle maker, and they're gonna make me stay in my hometown. All love.
Somebody that works at Photo Supply Co.
Yeah, there you go.
Mhm.
And they're the last photo developing shop in the state.
Hipsters.
And you're thinking of going back to your big city life, but they're gonna make you stay. And that's what Main Street USA is like.
Starring Mario Lopez.
Oh yeah, what is that?
You saw that, the KFC?
Oh yeah,
It
yeah.
was he's
There's
Colonel
there's
Sanders.
a KFC dating sim on Steam.
Yeah, it's a very Japanese.
Yeah, it's We Love You, Colonel Sanders or something.
Yeah,
I don't know.
husbandos.
Yeah.
Husbandos.
So, all right. So now there's also the trees that we've talked about before. We've hinted at them.
Mhm.
The Find the Many Trees of Disneyland and Main Street. So there's like tiny
One of my
little trees in
favorite
the
things.
shops.
Yeah.
And I know there's one in, I actually have pictures of these. There's like one in Plaza Inn.
Mhm.
There's one in the China shop. I think there's two in the China shop. There's one in Coke Corner, or what's it called? Refreshment Corner. So there's a lot of these. And
Do you have a favorite?
so my favorite is elsewhere in the park. So we'll talk about that later.
Oh, I think it's my favorite too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now, before we even get anywhere down Main Street, the music, like we talked about, the loop,
Jeez, man.
it's like super emotional. Like it's so good.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like bummed I didn't listen to it today, but I may later. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like I seriously, on Saturday I listened to it like 4 times. So
Jeez.
all the way
Jeez.
through. It's like an hour and a half. And
Specifically the Christmas loop, though, right? Like
yeah,
not,
yeah. So
okay.
there's like, it starts off really pleasant and then it gets calm, and then there's a lot of the music box music,
Mhm.
and it's like random throughout the loop. That way you don't get too tired of it.
Mhm.
It flows so well. And it's like, I had like all the lights off. It was on my TV. Oh, right. I turned my TV brightness down, then I got to turn back up. It's too bright. And just like my garland lit up and my Christmas tree.
Vibes, dude. Christmas vibes.
Now that, like, I was like, you know what? This is like Disneyland for me right now,
The
And-
closest thing we got.
Yeah, and it was, it's not good enough, but it felt really nice. So
Mhm.
I really missed it in that moment. But
Yeah.
that long moment, like the 2-3 times I played it.
Since we're in Main Street, I want to give a quick shout out to the candlelight processional.
Oh right, I forgot to put that in there.
Yeah, so I was there last year, and I didn't stay and watch it because there was like that many people. It was just
Wait, which one?
ridiculous.
Lin-Manuel?
Lin-Manuel.
Dude, I was there.
Really?
Yeah. And I
Yeah.
left. I'm like, I don't care about Lin-Manuel. I'm gonna leave.
I wanted to watch Lin-Manuel. So
Oh no, I literally could have got in and watched. Like it was open for me to go. It wasn't.
He did multiple nights though.
Oh,
So
okay. So I was there one night where they were like, "Do you want to watch?" I'm like, "Not really," and I Like I was alone. Like they let me go into the
Mm.
standing room, and I'm like, I don't want this.
Yeah, so do you remember, I think it was last week, because we were talking about festival holidays. I was talking about that horchata,
Yeah,
and the horchata that I went to, just I went all the way into pretty much the other side of California Adventure just to get that horchata.
yeah.
Um, that day we went with Frank and Bree, Brandy's sister, and our friend Frank. That's her boyfriend, and they were still in Disneyland. And I was like, you know what? Let me go get the horchata. I'll leave early. I went to go get the horchata, and I met them on the outside, and it took them about half an hour to get through that candlelight processional, just to walk
Oh,
from
geez.
the start of Main Street to the end. It was insane, insane. But yeah, I hear it's really cool. Like, I'm glad that they still do it. I'm really sad it didn't happen this year. They have some really cool people, like as the what are they, like the guests of honor, or like the presenters. I don't know.
Yeah.
But I was there one year when they had Thor. What's his name? Chris Hemsworth.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think that was a couple of years ago. Same thing. I just like stumbled upon it and didn't even realize it was going on. But
Yeah, I've done that a few times where I'm
yeah,
like, I think I was there. What's his face? Guardians of the Galaxy. Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt. Oh yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, it's really cool. They released it on Spotify, right? And Apple Music.
Oh, did they? I didn't
The
even
whole
know.
album. Yeah, dude. They like tweeted it. You're on Twitter more than I am. I don't even have the app.
And I have notifications on from Disney AP.
Yeah, it was definitely on Disney AP because it was like, oh, listen, pass holders,
Yeah.
you get this. So yeah, so a shout out to Candlelight Processional and just that whole music loop. It is 100% perfect.
Yeah.
I love it, and I'm gonna listen to it some more in the next few days because it's winding down.
Yeah.
So, is there anything at the partner statue? There's just lights in the trees, right?
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah. And they don't do anything like Halloween where they do the little pumpkins around, or the jack-o'-lanterns around the partner
Yeah,
stand.
but then they do like the castle and Main Street lighting ceremony thing. They do it multiple times before the fireworks,
Mm-hmm.
and they light up the tree. You know, the Main Street goes dark. They do the cute little thing, and then all the lights turn on.
Yeah.
But now we have the castle.
Man. What a view, man. What a view.
I lit up icicles, the ornaments,
Mhm.
the snow, that goes up a little during Halloween time, so they can, because it's a whole roof. Yeah,
It's gorgeous. Like straight
yeah,
up just gorgeous.
yeah. I do you have these like ready to go?
Yeah, I
These
do.
Japanese backgrounds on Zoom. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's amazing, and then you got a little bit of garland too. It's not okay, so it's not quite as extravagant. Ooh, even the bushes have lights. It's not
Mhm.
quite as extravagant as Cinderella Castle at Walt Disney World, but I feel like it's a bit much over there.
It is.
It's
It is.
completely covered. It's
Yeah,
just blue.
I'm just not a big fan of the castle, the Cinderella castle in general, especially now with that new paint job. I'm just not a fan.
Yeah, it's weird because ours is pink, but theirs is like really pink,
Yeah, no,
and
that's
really blue. Like ours,
yeah,
if you walk up to their roofs, blue roofs look very like rendered and like very glossy.
artificial.
Yeah, and ours, if you walk up to like if you're in Fantasyland
Mm-hmm.
and you really like look up a little bit, you can see each individual roof tile, and they're all like slightly different shades of blue, and they're like little pieces of. It looks like wood, but it's probably not.
It
But
makes it look more like realistic, like
yeah,
more aged. And Disney's a big, like, they love stuff looking like it's been there forever.
yeah. Sometimes I wonder, like, did they redo the castle this bright because they know it would age a little bit?
Maybe,
You know what I mean?
maybe, and I mean they get a lot of rain. They get a lot of like
No, ours.
Oh, are they talking
Oh yeah,
about?
maybe Disney World too. But
Right?
yeah, do they go brighter so when it ages, it doesn't look so bland? Because
Yeah.
ours did. If you put the side by side, I know it looked older and like it had a patina on it in a way, but it did look kind of sad when you compare it. Ours is maybe a little bright now, but
Yeah.
before it was like really washed out and it's like it needs a little something, you know?
Yeah.
So
Have you seen the what is it, the Shanghai castle? It's got like 13 pillars for all the princesses. It's like ridiculous.
yeah,
Dude.
it's insane.
They have a ride on the inside. Like, My God.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Although I've never been there, but I'm very partial to the chateau in Paris because
Hmm.
it's got the hills going up the side,
Yeah.
and then you can see Maleficent as a dragon underneath it
Hmm.
because it's too small for a walkthrough on top.
Yeah.
So
I think Japan had the walkthrough where they had the Horn King
oh,
experience.
dude,
It is
Japan did-
terrifying.
That was amazing. I'm so sad that I'll never
Yeah.
be able to do that.
Yeah.
That
He
was
literally told, like, in his like speech of the experience would be like, yeah, I'm gonna kill one of you guys. Like
Yeah.
that was hardcore.
And then someone gets a sword and like kills him,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
That's
Super
crazy.
cool.
So yeah, our castle during Christmas, reflecting off the water as always, is
Oh,
just
A1, dude. Beautiful.
yeah, it's amazing.
Mhm.
And I'm just I really we haven't talked about just Disneyland itself in a while, it feels like.
Mhm.
And it's really hitting, So I think that's it for Main Street, right? Do we get it all?
Yeah, I mean, but like you said,
Aesthetically.
this is the main thing of Disneyland and Christmas in Disney, in my
Yeah,
opinion.
but we got more. We got
We
more.
do,
We
we
got
do,
more
we do.
coming. So we got a little bit in every land. Every land's got a little touch of Christmas. Almost every land. So let's walk over. Let's mosey to Frontierland. The
What's up, Frontier?
entrance is decorated.
Is it?
Yeah,
Wow.
it's got a little bit of garland and lights on it. But
Hmm.
we did bring this up, right? They got a permit to change the entrance. They're doing construction on the Frontierland entrance.
Yeah, where they had that random, like, what was it, like a walkthrough area, like, like that pole
Yeah,
that's Adventureland. I mean Frontierland, right? No,
yeah. It's got the flagpole with the rock in it.
no, 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 no.
Oh,
I'm
oh,
thinking
oh.
of Adventureland. Right in front of Tiki Room.
Oh no, yeah, that they redid already.
Yeah, yeah,
No, that was like a support. They just widened it.
yeah. Mhm.
No, yeah, they're doing something to Frontierland. Maybe they're just widening that bridge or something because it is a little bottlenecky.
Mhm.
But or they're moving that flagpole somewhere to the side. But yeah, they're fixing that up. But there is a little bit there. Of course, there's a churro cart right in the front with some treats. They've got there's one that's like a peppermint pretzel chocolate churro. The
Mhm.
churro's chocolate though, and it doesn't get crispy enough.
That sounds great right now, dude. Like just a good churro. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
dang.
hot.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, dang.
yeah. So I did. Okay, hold on.
What?
Let's. So before I get into it,
Mhm.
Golden Horseshoe is absolutely beautiful on the outside.
They have
I posted-
garland on it, right?
Yeah, I just love garland everywhere. But I think I posted it was like not a throwback, but like the memories
Mhm.
type of pictures. So yeah, there's that.
Wait,
And-
hold on, dude. I gotta, it's gotta be. I told you I have these on the ready. You know what I mean?
how do you? I'm really like, yeah.
Fast, dude.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know how you're doing this. Well, you got a laptop in front of you. Mine
Yeah.
is like out of reach because I don't want it to cover the whole frame. And I don't want to be like looking down at you. The one time you like actually got to look into the lens,
I know. Yeah.
in like the cardinal sin.
Right
So-
now too, my lens is so high. Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, check out the shooting range, dude.
Oh yeah, shooting
Yeah.
gallery.
Yeah, it has some shout out to these guys. These guys. Westcoaster.com for providing me.
That's what you're doing.
Yeah.
So
Providing me all my
now-
pictures.
Speaking of garland, they have that white garland up at Rancho del Zocalo. There's
do they?
I think it's got like white garland with the calaveras on them and stuff.
Mhm.
So it's like that. Jeez, dude, it really is all there. Yeah. So, is there any more? Do you have stuff there? It's just a general vibe.
I have the Pioneer Mercantile.
Oh yeah, give me some of that. Give me some
All
of
right,
that.
let me give it real quick. Hold on.
So now this churro. Everyone's yeah. I got a picture of that. So we're missing some churros, right?
Yeah.
I stopped at downtown Disney on
Mhm.
my way home Wednesday,
Mhm.
and to pick up some sweet treats,
Mhm.
some surprises, and I walk. You got to walk back to the end.
Mhm.
So there was a line at the California churro cart, like a long line.
To go?
I guess because you can't buy churros inside California Adventure. So
All right, sure.
yeah.
Are they the same thing? I've never
Nope.
had them.
Nope. California churro is a I think it's its own brand.
Yeah.
It's yeah. Oh no, not California churro, but I know it's
They
the
use their own.
brand.
They use a different brand.
It's the brand that it's not Tio Pepe's, I think. It's the brand they sell in like sports stadiums and stuff. Because
Oh, okay.
I've had it at Ducks games. It's like another frozen one, you know.
Yeah, I wanted to get the churro sandwich, and that was popular for a while. Do you remember that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Ice cream.
And never had it.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
I just realized I could do that, and we had it so good that I stopped there. And it's not a secret anymore. So
Where are we
now
going, dude? Where are we going?
we're going to Adventureland.
Oh, we are. All right.
Yeah. So first things first. R.I.P. Jungle Cruise.
Our
Jingle Cruise.
Jingle
Jingle
Cruise,
Cruise.
dude. Come on. Oh,
I you're close enough. Oh, it's there. It's there. Yeah.
Mhm.
Have you been on it?
No.
Yeah.
No, and I'm really upset that I did not go on it.
You know what's funny?
Hmm.
Kimmy brought up whether or not she went on Jingle Cruise.
Mhm.
I don't remember which one she said. She said she's either been on it or not been on it. Who knows?
Shout out to this
I
this
have
tree right here.
I have a nighttime picture of that, and I have the bullet point here.
Awesome, beautiful tree.
A little tree on top of what is that?
Tropical
Now
imports.
it's stroller parking. Oh, tropical imports. Yeah.
Yeah.
So now it's stroller parking, and yeah, there's a tiny little tree up there that no one notices. A lot of Disneyland is like, just look up,
Yeah.
take a knee, look around,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and it's beautiful next to Tropical Hideaway. I mean, you got to go one day.
I will have a bow one day.
So this is actually, well, we're recording on 21st, on 22nd. December 19th, 2018 was the opening of Tropical Hideaway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anniversary. Happy anniversary, Tropical Hideaway.
2 years.
2 years,
It hasn't even
dude.
been open for 2 years because it's been a while.
Oh, man.
So not much else, but in the Pioneer Mercantile, which kind of bleeds into the Adventureland side, the bazaar, there's some good Christmas merch in there. When certain sizes of sweaters are sold out or the hats or whatever, sometimes they've got it in there because everyone starts on Main Street. Now, there is like after a certain day, you're not getting anything, you know.
Right.
But I've definitely got a haul from there.
Did you see that this year they were doing 30% off all holiday items?
It was on all the holiday items you don't want.
Oh, I thought it was everything.
This sweater, not 30% off.
Dang, dude. But it's stacked with your AP discount, right?
I looked around. There was nothing I wanted. Which because this is all I got really.
Yeah.
But yeah, there were no hats or whatever because all the hats go. It was all like the weird, not junky stuff, but like the kind of low quality stuff anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
Anything you really need a discount on, they're not going to discount.
Yeah.
So, but there is good merch in there, and they have all the cute stuff, the staples, you know, like, you know the necklaces, the sweaters, the hats.
Dude, check this out. I forgot to show this on camera. Give me 1 second.
All right, waiting for Rain. He's bleeding through the background, going through the matrix. What is that? Is that a glass gingerbread house?
The gingerbread house that they offered at the parks.
Oh, are there cookies in there?
There are cookies in here.
I want cookies now.
Randy got it for me for Christmas.
That's very cute.
Yeah.
Why don't you give it to you now? Oh, I guess to enjoy it before it's Christmas.
Exactly.
Yeah, there's that whole conundrum, the Christmas conundrum. So let's stop moseying and head down to New Orleans Square and Rivers of America.
Let's go.
So in the French Quarter area, we've got those lights that we thought was the Mardi Gras decorations, but it's not. But it is the 4-color lights, which I'm not a big fan of in general.
They are which colors? They're purple.
Nope.
I am wrong. Okay.
Okay. So, well, that picture's not telling you anything. But is that it? No, dude. Is that Christmas? I don't know. But
yeah, it is Christmas.
It's got all HDR and what is it called? The tracing mapping, light mapping.
Tracing.
No. So it's got the You gotta see it there. It's the red, green, amber,
Oh,
and blue.
over here.
You know, like the 4-color lights some houses have, and they're just not quite bright enough, and they're kind
Yeah.
of like, yeah, I'm not a fan of those.
Yeah, me
But
either.
it still looks really nice, especially when you got that bloom going, you know.
Mhm.
And that's fine. But what's real? They did this 2 years ago. I didn't see it last year. I was walking along the rivers of America, and it started snowing.
No way, really? I don't remember.
And then a raft goes by, and the Dapper Dan's singing White Christmas while
Oh,
snow is falling.
that's neat.
Sounds like a fever dream. I
Yeah.
know.
Maybe,
But
yeah.
no, it was beautiful. That was, yeah, that was amazing. And it's similar to like 2 years ago again, in the back area of Grizzly Peak, the walkway. They would do a White Christmas thing. There were no singers, but the snow would fall and whatever, because it was for people who wanted to see the snow without like, oh, you couldn't go to the fireworks or whatever it was. So it was like this nice thing. They'd like change the lights and play the music, and the snow would fall.
That's really neat, man.
Yeah.
I really miss that snow. The snow is awesome. Although I did go to Saddleback Church, which is they're one of my clients, and they bought a bunch of inflatables for a drive-through experience that they had. And I went. It's in Lake Forest, so it's kind of far, but beautiful event, man. Beautiful. They did an A1 job. Come to find out, the person working on their lighting and a lot of the decorations that they had is an Imagineer.
Wow.
Mhm.
Wow.
Mhm.
Okay. So I had this thought. You don't mess around with church AV people.
You don't.
They know what they're doing.
They really do.
They know what they're doing.
They
The
really
lighting,
do.
the soundboard, the mixer, they know. It's I mean, they do it every week. So
Yeah.
you got to be good. Sometimes multiple times a week. Yeah, it's just funny how that works. Where it's
and they had an Elsa singing.
Jeez.
Dude, it was insane. The only bad thing, speaking of the snow, which is why I was talking about it, is I went through like a snow tunnel, and it completely. I had just gotten my car detailed, and it completely engulfed my car in the snow, and it destroyed my car. And yeah, that's all.
Yeah, they should like give you a little mist on the way out, you know?
Yeah, but nope.
But yeah, I mean, it makes sense for a church to take Christmas seriously.
Yeah.
What's the whole point?
and neat enough, it was completely free.
Oh yeah, makes sense. So that's cool. So moving on already, because not moving on. We did a whole episode on this. You guys should go check it out. Haunted Mansion Holiday. It is a little weird walking past it.
Why did you say that?
Because it is a little Halloweenish, you know. Once you're on it, it's Christmas.
But this is where it belongs, dude. This is where it should be, like we were saying.
Yeah. Well, it's going to be even weirder if it's just haunted. It's going to be less weird if it's Haunted Mansion. I think it's just in certain moments.
Yeah.
When you forget it's Christmas, maybe they need a little bit more lights in the trees or something to really like make it Christmassy. And I know it's like, Halloween transitions into Christmas, but yeah, I think it's still, this is where it belongs. You got the list, you got Days Till Christmas. It really, when you see the Days Till Christmas thing, it's really like, okay, it's Christmas time now.
Yeah.
So yeah, it definitely belongs. But it is sometimes when you're like going somewhere else, it's the least Christmassy thing out of all the Christmassy things specifically.
Yeah. Because like you said, it has a hint of Halloween in it.
Yeah. So there's that. But you walk past Haunted Mansion Holiday, and you get to Critter Country.
Critter Country, dude. Splash Mountain.
And so Splash Mountain doesn't have anything, but
here it does.
What are you about to show me?
Wait,
it does. The entrance does.
Yeah.
The entrance has a tree coming out of it, and more garland and bows. You don't see many bows everywhere.
No.
And the tree tilting out is a cool touch.
That is cool.
Yeah, I forgot about that. The ride itself doesn't, and I think that's what I was forgetting.
Okay.
So yeah,
which they could easily theme that to be something Christmas. I don't know why.
I think they just don't want to drain the water and do all that work, you know. So the thing is, I only noticed this when I'm walking back out because of the way it's turned. It's turned towards the back of Critter Country, the first thing I notice is the Winnie the Pooh entrance. It's got
Lighten me.
a little bit of garland and everything on there.
Okay.
And I don't know if you can find it. I'm going to search it on my phone. What's funny is every time I look for the entrance not Christmassy, it doesn't come up. But if I search Winnie the Pooh on Google Photos, you know, it
Yeah.
can like read what's in your photos.
Yeah.
It comes up. And so, yeah, that's like, nope, of course, no, it's not showing. But it always shows up. It's cute. It's very small because they don't do anything to the ride, right? But there is something there at the entrance. And I don't know.
Oh, they put some garland on it.
Yeah. Very small touch. You find it?
Okay. Yeah, I found it.
Because I'm probably there in my
Oh,
phone.
it's a YouTube video though.
Oh, dear. Oh, bother.
I see. Never mind.
Yeah, I'm still like losing it how it's like, oh, bother. I am Hondo Onaka. Like, same dude. And okay, so he's probably going to write in before he gets to this part.
Cool.
I am 99% sure RJ told me it's Jim Cummings, and I just forgot or didn't associate it in my head because like he comes at me with a million facts, and they're all great. I promise. I love all of it, but there's sometimes like so much where I'm like, they're zipping by, you know, like TIE fighters, and I don't catch it all. But yeah, it's because some people. Never mind. That's a Mando stuff, and we're not going to talk about Mando.
Why not?
No.
It's so good.
Okay. So we can do it next week during, what is it called? What do we call it? Oh, so our final episode is going to be called We Had It So 2020. And it's a look back. We could do that. Or we could just do like a mini spoiler thing.
I got enough opinion, enough, like, this things to talk about Mando, man. Like, what a show.
Mando Man.
Mando Man.
Ooh, they should do a Macho Man cover, but just Mando Man. You know, like
and
updated for the times.
Add it to Xbox Connect, the Star Wars game. Remember that?
Dude, I got to get Vader Immortal. It's on PSVR.
Oh, is it? Yeah. I told you about my Vader Immortal experience, right?
No.
So here in my house, I have lights on the very top of the ceiling, like Christmas lights all year round. And I was playing Vader Immortal on my Oculus Quest, you know, completely wireless and everything. And I was so into it. I was climbing a ladder in the game, and you have to do it with your hands, like do the whole thing. And I grabbed one of the lights and I yanked down all the lights because I was so immersed in the game. That was really neat.
Yeah, I'll never forget how my dad was complaining about how bad the graphics are in Job Simulator, but I was like, Dad, that's the point. And then he tried to lean on a copy machine, and it wasn't there, and he almost fell over. And it was on PSVR, which like doesn't look that great. But yeah, anyway, I was like, oh yeah, the graphics are terrible, totally not believable. So you walk past the Winnie the Pooh entrance, and you do see that. But before that's up, if not at the same time, I go on Winnie the Pooh constantly, right?
Yeah.
I go on, I get out. What do I see? Pooh Corner, and it's got those lights I don't like, but they're very bright, and that to me is the first sign of Christmas at Disneyland. Because one of the first things they put up besides the roof, because they put the roof on the castle with just snow, when the lights go up on Pooh Corner, Christmas is here. Bring us some cheer, you know, like that. It fills me with this like Christmas jolly joy. Like I'm like, oh, it's time, you know, this is my time of year. It just totally is. And I'm just like always so excited to see that, and I always like take a picture of it. It takes me to
is this where your favorite tree is?
Yes,
100%, dude. Me too.
There's 2 trees in there.
Is there 2?
There's one on the other side.
Oh, you're right. Yeah 100%.
Yeah, I may have one is Rabbit's tree because it's got carrots in it or something. So yeah, I think I've got that in my. Yeah, here we go. So the one you're looking at is Pooh's tree because it's got honey and stuff. If you
it's cut off because it was a vertical picture.
Yeah, so it was mine. And then it's I wish there were more, but it is just 2. I'm downloading Rabbits. All right, I'm sending it to you. These will go up on @Trammin Podcast on Instagram.
Please follow us. Please follow it. And listen to the podcast.
They're listening. So now, after Critter Country, these days, you walk through Galaxy's Edge.
Ooh, okay. Will they do Christmas decorations in Galaxy's Edge?
They could do Life Day. It's canon. So
Do you think Chewbacca's son will be walking around Galaxy's Edge anytime soon?
I don't know if the Christmas special is. Oh wait,
It is canon, isn't it?
there's a Lego Star Wars Christmas special. I gotta watch that.
His name is Lumpy, right? That's Chewbacca's son.
No idea.
Lumpy, dude. It is Lumpy. I guarantee it.
So you walk through there, nothing, right? And then you walk through the Big Thunder Trail on the other side.
Mhm.
You get to Fantasyland. See, I'm walking us through the park. See what I did there? So in Fantasyland, there isn't too much in the
No.
main area, but then you walk down the parade route a little bit, and you see the crown jewel of Christmas at Disneyland. It's a small world holiday. It's
Dude, that should be like one of the like wonders of the world. How do they do it every year? Man, it's beautiful.
it's so spectacular.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of the it like really catches me off guard every year how beautiful it is. Like, I'm really bummed I'm not gonna be able to see it.
Yeah.
Like, it's insane. I even like bad phones take good pictures of it.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's impossible to take a bad picture because it's so lit up.
It's so lit up, and the sky behind it gets so black in the picture somehow because
Yeah.
it's like these are like pinpoint lines. I'm sure some phones take bad pictures.
Yeah.
Like some like ZTE Axon or something, you know what I mean? But like, or the Alcatel phones.
The blue phones.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, I love it. I actually do like the ride. I do like going on the ride.
Yeah.
I like it when you don't get stuck because the song is very repetitive during Christmas.
Yeah.
But it's beautiful. They redo the whole thing. It's actually crazy. Like how much
They shut it down for a couple of weeks, right?
I think so, yeah.
Okay.
It's quite a while. And they ring in the new year too at the end every year. They say like happy 2021 or whatever it's gonna be.
Mhm.
Wow, it's never gonna say 2021. It's gonna say 2022.
Yeah.
Wow. So yeah, I really like the ride, but it's all about the exterior for sure. And I love like when you're on the boat that you get kind of up close with the lights.
Mhm.
And
And
it's
you
just like,
can really appreciate everything they did. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and like your whole view is just filled
yeah.
with bright lights. And it's just really special. I love when it rains and you see the reflections off the ground.
Mhm.
What was Rainy Days? Episode 24?
Around there. Yeah. We were recording video already. So
Or was it 34? I think
34. It was
34.
recently.
34. Yeah. So, yeah,
So I was
we're
wearing this jacket.
So yeah, I love that. I love like when you're on the monorail and it finally comes into view because
Mhm.
they light up the towers along the parade route too.
With the same lighting?
Yeah.
I don't remember that. Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So those are lit up too. So you get a little taste of it as it goes down, right? But then that's really all there is to Fantasyland, right?
Well, they have. I want to shout out these animals.
They're lit up. Oh,
Yeah.
and they've got Christmas wreaths with the different countries in them along the parade route.
Oh, yeah. Yep. I remember
And
that.
I think those are white with that whole like small world aesthetic. They
Mhm.
got the ornaments in them and all that. Now,
You know what? This is going to be my background for the rest of the episode. It's too good, dude.
my wallpaper at work is this like Christmas on Main Street look that I'll send you the link to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of the most beautiful things I've ever seen. Seriously.
Yeah.
And so,
What a shame for Walt Disney World, dude. Their small world is pathetic in comparison to this.
yeah, what are they even?
Nothing. I don't
For
think for
Christmas,
Christmas they
like-
do anything.
Yeah, I can't believe that whole thing is inside of a building.
Right?
Like, that's so sad.
Yeah. Yeah. Like this. This is where it's at, right here.
Yeah. So, ooh, got the picture here. Send this to you. I think. Copy link. Sorry, I don't know why I'm doing this live. So, moving on. Right. All right. I mean, we could just gush about this forever, but we're just gonna say the same things over and over again. Toontown. I don't even know if I've been in Toontown during Christmas.
I was gonna say the same thing, dude. I don't remember.
But
I don't remember anything.
I don't think so. I don't. Nope.
Yeah.
I'm sending you the. Okay. Jeez. I am sending you quite the link. So yeah, there's nothing there. So that's slowly, like the Kool-Aid man bursting through the wrong wall back out of Toontown.
Oh yeah.
No, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah, you got it.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. Boom.
What?
Burst.
So going to Tomorrowland, there is absolutely nothing at Tomorrowland, right?
Nada.
Not
No.
a dang thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's jeez. That I wonder what they could even do there.
Did you see that that link that the guy that I retweeted who did a bunch of renders of Tomorrowland 2055?
I didn't really like it.
You didn't? I do. I loved it.
I was
loved it.
nah, it was a
You're
little
whatever
weird
about
to
it?
me. Huh?
You're whatever about it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, I don't know. It wasn't. It didn't look. It looked like it was trying to be too retro, but not retro future. It
Mhm.
looked too much like DCA. I'm like, well, I already have a George, you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll take another look, but it wasn't. I wasn't feeling it.
Okay.
It felt too retro. It didn't feel like clean enough. You know?
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
So, I think that's it for the lands, right?
Yeah.
That's
yeah,
it.
I want to say so. Like I said, I'm just really curious if they would ever do a Slam at Galaxy's Edge. That one I have no clue about, or any kind of theming, because it was like so sacred in 2019, so because it was brand new. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah.
Now, when you're done with Tomorrowland, you head back out on Main Street for the Christmas parade.
Okay.
That song really gets on my nerves.
Yeah, I can't tell you what song it is
It's like
because
it's like no, it's like it's weird.
Yeah.
I did a good job there though, playing with the camera. So yeah, that parade is it's whatever.
Mhm.
Some of it looks cool, of course, like some good floats, toys and things like that. There's like a huge tree, which I love. The only cool thing for sure is Santa Claus saying Merry Christmas in all the different languages. That's cool. So like, every little like every little kid who's there, they're hearing Merry Christmas in their language because like, a lot of kids grow up their first language is something else because they'll learn English. I mean, even English was my second language. So
when did you learn in kindergarten?
Nah, before kindergarten. I picked it up before I started school. It was just like my parents were like, oh, we'll teach him Armenian because he's just going to be around kids and he's just going to learn English.
Yeah.
And I have more of a problem with Armenian than I do with English. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. So that's cool, but I'm not big on the dancing reindeer are a little terrifying. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah. A little stiff. I'm sure you like what are they, nutcrackers though, running around? Or no, the toy soldiers.
Babes in Toyland.
Yeah, there's some toy soldiers running around.
Yeah, those guys are cool.
They're cool. Oh, we didn't shout out that there are toy soldiers in California Adventure. They have a little thing.
Yeah.
But whatever. California Adventure could do better. So yeah, there's the Christmas parade. It's fine. So let's take a step back from park experiences. Let's talk about merch.
Ooh. Well, that's a lot of Christmas merch.
Yeah, this year, last year, years before that. So I famously loved this blue sweater that I never bought.
Mm-hmm.
And it had Mickey in the middle. It looked kind of like the one I'm wearing.
A Christmas sweater.
Yeah, but so this one is actually a t-shirt. Well, it's a thick shirt that costs more than the sweater because that's how Disney is. Like this, like that Mickey look, he was just in the red and green plaid, not buffalo plaid like I'm wearing. But it was, and it was on a navy shirt or sweater, and I don't know why I didn't buy it. And I had years and years and like literally 5 years back when they would keep the same merch every year.
Yeah.
But then the one year I'm like, I'm gonna buy it the day it comes out. They changed it, and it wasn't as good. And I still bought it, but it looks like a wrapping paper print, and it looks kind of like a square on it, and it's this cheap Hanes sweater that like it pilled, like the little rolly things.
It didn't last.
Yeah. Well, I think it's because I wore my Patagonia jacket over it. It's not sticky, but it sticks to things.
Hmm.
Keeps you warm, I think. But cheap sweater,
Yeah.
And then I bought the shirt. Now I got this sweater, My
I think A1, dude. I'm missing my Santa robe right now.
dude, I don't know why you didn't come grab it.
Yeah, I am right now.
It's fine. We got.
I
one
mean, if
more
I would
week.
have grabbed it, then what's the point of doing this? You know what I mean?
No, it wasn't. I would have dropped it on my porch.
Oh, I see. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, like no one's gonna you
Yeah.
just say, "Oh, I'm here." I open the door before you come up, leave it on the porch, and you just grab it. You know what I mean? If I was the sick one, then maybe
Yeah.
whatever. But we don't know what's going on, so I don't know. But Rain's not sick, by the way. That was just like if I was sick and keeping Rain away, it wouldn't make sense.
Mhm.
Touch things. So what was I saying? You distracted me with the sweater and the hat.
I'm really upset right now that I don't have any Christmas thing on. Like,
You don't own a Santa hat?
no. And I was gonna buy one yesterday, and I realized that my head is too big for most Santa hats.
Yeah, this one barely fits. I don't know how this one fits me.
Yeah.
But
That one
so-
the one that you were letting me borrow, that barely fit me. Like, if my forehead gained any more like pieces of fat on it, it would not fit.
you can't really change your head size.
Right.
I have a large cranium.
Me too.
I don't know. That's skin, dude. The skin on a forehead moves. Like I'm doing
Yeah,
right
but I feel like I can get a little fat here.
now. I don't know. Sure. Whatever you say. So now the hats are cute, but I went and felt the one this year. They get cheaper every year.
Every
man.
year.
The
yeah.
one I let you borrow is plush. That is a plush hat.
It's
The
a
one
nice
I
hat.
have is decent, but the one this year is just not.
That's not
not
it. That ain't it,
Yeah.
Chief.
It's got the this year's theme is like the light plaid with like strands of green in it.
Hmm.
It's not like not that it needs to be vibrant, but there's something too muted about it.
Hmm.
And like, why do you want to be muted for Christmas? Like, I bought this ridiculous sweater and I love it, and I wish I could wear it more. It's just this is like the warmest winter on record in Southern California.
It was 82 degrees today.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's Christmas is a few days away. You know what though? This doesn't say Christmas on it, right?
With
It
your
just
sweater?
says Disneyland. Yeah, and it's red and white. I'm gonna
Mhm.
wear it all winter.
I don't
Yeah.
see why not.
This is not a Christmas sweater. You know who you are. I'm pointing at the camera, but it doesn't matter. So now there's the hats, whatever. A lot of cute home stuff, but not enough. I got some oven
Even at
towel.
Disney Home?
Yeah, I didn't even walk in because they sell it everywhere.
Yeah.
So I got this last year because last year's theme was the Main Street Tree Farm, which
Mhm.
I love. I got those oven towels. You know how the seasons change? You put towels on your oven.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Do
I got
you
some-
use those towels?
No, they're decorative towels.
Oh. I always like have a bad habit of using them, and then they get dirty, and
And you don't wash them.
I do eventually.
That's.
Eventually.
Can I put you on blast?
Yeah, put me on blast.
How often do you wash your sheets?
Not enough. Not enough.
You don't want to say?
If maybe once a month.
Oh, geez, dude.
Yeah.
I do it once a week. That's
My laundry habits are the worst. Like I literally I can walk to my laundry room and I have like dude, the Matterhorn size mountain worth of clothes that I need to fold.
oh man, no.
That's
I wash my sheets every week, and usually I wash them on Fridays because then
Mhm.
like you get to sleep on clean sheets all weekend. Like the first night you sleep
Yeah.
on them, you smell the little bounce sheet that was in the dryer. Ooh,
Mhm.
it's a good feeling.
Yeah, I
So-
gotta wash them more often.
At least 2 weeks.
That'd be my goal. That'd be my New Year's resolution, dude. We'll talk about that next episode.
All right, we're gonna have to write those. That'll be a fun game.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like the towel. I have an oven mitt. It's fine. I have a wreath on my door. It's on the inside though, because it's felt and it'll just get destroyed outside.
Yeah.
It's a Minnie Mouse wreath with a little red bow.
That's cool. I like
Yeah,
that.
it's cute. And
Yeah.
I got some ornaments. Those are expensive, dude.
Yeah.
The Chip and Dale one that's a nice fancy ornament. That was fine.
I love that ornament. That's awesome.
But they have it this year too. But like the little ones in the boxes, I always said I'm gonna buy like sets of them, but like I'm so afraid of shattering the crap out of them.
Hmm.
because I have the shatterproof ones from Target. They're just plastic, but
And
they
it's
look.
like $5, right, for like 10 of them or something.
It's like $15 for 50 of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then $1 for all the hooks. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So my tree's got some Disney ornaments, some old school ones. But,
I like the lights that you put on
oh, right. So
the
these
back.
lights back here, these are like pure 1990 something.
Vintage, dude.
They're like squishy little things that go over the lights,
Hmm.
and I'm always afraid that one day they're gonna melt, but I don't think they are. But yeah, I love these. Like,
Well, I went a little merch crazy this year since we couldn't go into the park. So I got the the castle back there with how many days left till Christmas that has the horrible font.
this week's is okay.
Is it? I
It's a
can't really
0
see.
and a 3, and they're tilted.
Yeah.
They're tilted the same way. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, hold
Finally,
on.
for once.
I'm gonna take a selfie with them.
I also got the well, Brandy got me the gingerbread house and got me the animatronic toy soldiers behind Kirk there.
Yeah.
And then I got the what are the mints or the candy necklace? How about that
Oh
also?
yeah, you got this. Oh, almost pulled your cord out. Oh,
Oh.
I got these, and then and of course, you got Deanna's pinboard that's hiding behind me.
Which I
Uh-oh.
have one too.
Oh,
Nice.
if you see us ever, or you're gonna see us, ask us for Trammin pins. We got a
I
bunch.
got a lot.
Yeah.
I got too many.
So, and they're like legit pins. They're not buttons. We don't do buttons around here. We got to do more stickers though. We're almost out.
Yeah.
So, actually, yeah, we're talking about merch, so why not? And we're not selling these. So,
Just giving them away.
yeah, we learned how much shipping costs. So, one day
because
we'll
of the
do
masks.
yeah, one day we'll do on-demand merch. It'll have to be like a big merch drop. You know what I mean? Like we just gotta have a bunch of stuff.
Sweaters. I have a Cricut now, so I can make a bunch of things.
No, and then you gotta ship them again, dude.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Pick up only.
No, no, we'll do like Shopify or Teespring. You know,
Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're
they
saying.
print them and then send them, and you don't have to deal with it. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and we could become a small shop, and we could give you guys discount codes. So, no, we won't. Okay. So, any other favorite merch you got? I look for mugs always.
Yeah. Mugs are always typically my go-to for gifts. Like I like giving mugs as a gift. It's a whole thing that every time I go somewhere, like every time I travel, I get my mom a mug. So yeah, whenever I've gone to Disney World, she gets a new mug or whatever. So
jeez. Look, that's decent though. The 03.
yeah,
right?
yeah, that doesn't look half bad.
What does it
Tramception.
look like? No, I don't like this. Nothing beats what Sos did on my birthday though.
What do you do?
Brandy is his background.
Yeah.
Let's reminder of that. So yeah, I didn't get the mug this year, but I have a nice one from last year. People were like, "Is this joy on it?" I think that's really all I got for merch. I got some old school merch. I'm trying to look at like more T-shirts. You know, I'm always like self-conscious of what how T-shirts look on me when they're too thin. I don't like them.
Yeah, same. I'm just not a T-shirt guy. Like I'm literally always wearing the collar.
And then my problem with the collar shirts, they're never fitted. Not fitted like, you know, Michael
You like the
Scott
slim
European
fit.
cut. Yeah, but like not slim like I am slim. Just that slight curve.
Yeah.
Like I said, not Michael Scott European cut. You know what I mean? Just slightly like, you know, more flattering than just straight down.
Yeah.
Like tapered pants, you know?
I
don't get the straight leg. I don't wear boots, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I probably should have worked. But anyways. So little merchy food and treats. We talked about this whole thing because of Storybook Snacker on Instagram. But just real quick.
That was pretty much all you, but I agree. So
we got the peppermint bark, any peppermint bark. We got the fudge, we got the wand, we got the Mickey gingerbread cookie, the Mickey head gingerbread cookie. We got the Matterhorn macaroon Christmas.
Oh, sounds good. Macaroon is okay in my opinion.
You don't like coconut, right?
That's why.
Yeah. I wonder where's that picture? Yeah. I think I would send it to you. You could put that up. Change your picture. Stop looking at me. Oh, you know what? I'll send you some merch. I was gonna buy this thing last year.
Oh.
It was I love that red truck theme that like everyone jumped on last year.
Mhm.
But it was this little figure. It's like Mickey with the truck with Goofy, the
Oh, I know.
Christmas tree
Yeah, I
sticking
know what
out.
you're talking about.
Yeah, but it was $75.
Jesus, what's your
Not not worth it, you know?
Yeah,
$40
no.
maybe.
No, that is not worth.
It lit up though. It had LEDs. So there is though the Thanksmas sandwich at Jolly Holiday. I know it's not a treat. It's food.
That's no, but it's great.
Yeah, it was basically the same thing as Earl, but I think there was no mayo. And it was like a sourdough bread, and it was buttered and toasted.
You don't need mayo. You don't need mayo in that sandwich. I don't.
You don't if everything is moist. Sorry.
Yeah,
Just drop the M word.
moist.
Nobody
Oh.
saw it. Nobody saw it coming. But yeah, it's you don't need mayo. But I think at
No.
Earl they don't put gravy. Most people don't. But I think the turkey needs. Do they put? I don't think so.
No, but they put cranberry sauce.
But I've had it. I put gravy when I make it at home, so it needs a little something. You know, it needs something on the bread. You know, the bread needs to have something on it.
Yeah.
That's like my sandwich mentality. I know people who. Oh, that's cute. We could pretend it's not. Am I biting that?
I think you are.
Yeah. I was gonna like tell you to superimpose yourself on the chair, and we were gonna like so much work. That's why I wanted to record individual feeds, and I'm like, maybe I could look at you wherever you are, but that's not gonna happen. So, what are we saying? Sandwich. Oh yeah, I know people. They'll put the finest, absolute finest layer of mayo where you can't taste it, but you know it's there.
I know
Just
it's
to
there.
Huh?
I smell it.
Just to make the bread a little like just give it a little something, you know.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Gross.
what? Oh, mayo.
Mayo.
Any other treats? I know there's churros. There are a lot of churros. There's peppermint churros. There's gingerbread churros. There's sugar cookie churros. There's cookies and milk churros. There's
Peppermint bark.
yeah.
I
But
like peppermint bark.
I did see something new.
What's that?
It looks like a pie. It's a Rice Krispie treat. They cut it into slices. It's a maple Rice Krispie treat.
Okay.
Almost bought it, but I was like, not in the mood.
Yeah.
Because it's not covered in M&Ms and chocolate, you know?
Yeah, we had that your Rice Krispie with M&M. So good, man. So big though. You got to share that thing.
I don't ever share that thing. I eat that whole thing. Get chocolate all over my face while I'm walking to the parking lot. So now, you know, food, treats, it's nice. It is what it is. We at least get some of that now, but you got to take it home.
Mhm.
But Christmas fireworks. The fireworks show itself is cute, but it's really about the end, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't have much to say about the whole show, but at the end, White Christmas starts playing really softly. Gets me a little
Fireworks start showing, just boom, boom,
yeah,
boom.
yeah, and you get the snow falling. You get a little
Yeah.
misty-eyed because it's like we've never actually had a White Christmas here, you know.
Mhm.
And that's like one of the most beautiful parts of Christmas at Disneyland. At the end when everyone's just looking around at like the snow falling and
Yeah.
that I actually do miss Christmas fireworks.
I'm getting depressed, man.
Why?
I'm getting depressed. I want it back. I want a taste of the good life again.
Hey man, we got good lives, you know.
Hmm.
And
Without
we're-
Disneyland.
You know what I was thinking today?
Hmm.
Our lives are good, right?
Yeah.
They're good now.
Hmm.
Think of how great everything's gonna be when we have it all back.
That's true.
Like
That's true. Let's see how long it takes, but
everyone who has made it to this point, everyone who thinks they're doing okay, they're making it through. When you get everything back, you're gonna appreciate it so much. You're gonna have it so
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
Things are gonna be
A1.
great. Yeah. So
Things will be fantastic.
things will be great if you vaccinate. That's my gift of the week. I stare directly at the camera. We'll do more. We'll try to do more. So yeah, I just don't have anything to say about the fireworks except White Christmas. It's just like
It's the only thing that in my opinion too is memorable.
Yeah. The rest is it's cute, it's fun, whatever. So, you know, that's all I've got for things I know, like things I feel at Disneyland, whatever. Is there anything I missed, Rain? About Christmas at Disneyland. It's just a whole vibe.
Yeah, you know what? The one thing that kind of reminds me of Disneyland a lot is having Starbucks on Main Street, because I typically don't drink hot coffee.
Yeah.
And when it's cold and we're at Disneyland, you know what I mean? Like that's a vibe. Having some hot drink in your hand, walking around. Yeah. That's one thing.
Yeah, right now it's always just like take your coffee to the table, sit down, take the mask off of one side of your face and sip it. It's like it's not the same.
Yeah, I found out during that Miyamoto talk that we were talking about earlier, that it's rude in Japan to walk around and eat.
Oh yeah, when he said it may be weird.
Yeah, it may be like
while walking around.
Yeah, and I'm like, well, I guess it's not a thing in Japan where you walk around and eat. And I remember that when we were planning our Japan trip, and I saw some like tips about going to Japan, and they're like, yeah, you do that, and people will stare at you like you're doing something wrong, like you're walking around like with no pants on or something, but you're just eating.
Do you have to sit down, or you just have to go to the side?
I think you just go to the side.
Yeah.
But I think it's just the act of walking and eating. I don't know.
How do you eat an ice cream cone? It's like it tastes better when you're walking.
Yeah. So I wonder if that's like a thing in Disneyland in Tokyo. Like you don't walk around and eat.
You never know.
You never know.
Things get very like Americanized in places, and people act a certain way. And I don't know. I wonder. Maybe we could look up like people's little vlogs, see if people, because they got those popcorn lines over there.
Yeah.
Weird garlic shrimp popcorn.
They had mushroom popcorn in Universal now.
Mushroom flavored things, as fake as they are pretty good. Yeah. They're these like little bagel chips my dad gets or my mom gets from somewhere. I don't know.
Mushroom flavored.
Mushroom and like Parmesan. Pretty good. So it's not it for the show, but that is kind of it for Christmas at Disneyland. It's just this really nice, cozy feeling.
It's a vibe.
Yeah, Main Street. I think Main Street is Christmas at Disneyland for me.
And Small World. You got to throw in Small World.
Yeah. But like I've spent over an hour on Main Street during Christmas.
Yeah.
And I never do. I don't like blow past Main Street, but it's like, you get, even though they're always there, the oil lamps, the extra lights, the garland, the wreaths, the tree, like I love like right after the fireworks when the tree like lights up all at once and everything comes back. Like I miss all that. And Main Street feels more like an actual small town that like you're a part of.
Yeah.
Like, the whole park too, lights in the trees. Around Small World, there's lights in the trees. Like that's the type of stuff you don't notice, but if it wasn't there, it would just feel darker and it's gone. So shout out to when they do the transition. The pretty much overnight from one day to the next it becomes Christmas in Disneyland. That's a Christmas miracle, dude. Yeah, you notice there's certain things that are there ahead of time.
Yeah.
A few touches of garland, the snow roof without the ornaments and stuff. And then one day you get there and it's like, that's it. Here's Christmas, And I really miss that. And I don't put up a tree and listen to music generally before Thanksgiving, but at Disneyland, it's okay. Like I'm in Christmas mode at Disneyland.
When do they transition to Christmas?
Between November 9th and 12th.
Okay.
It depends on whenever the Friday is usually.
Yeah.
So this year it would have been the 12th this year, I think, which is why I thought that's when Buena Vista Street was going to open.
Yeah.
Dude, you were right though. We had 1 week with it, right?
Buena Vista?
Yeah.
What do you mean? Oh, wait, what do you mean?
1 week with dining.
It was only 1 week?
Wasn't it? I don't know. It was like
it was quick. It was only a couple weeks. I had a feeling.
It was November 21st till December 7th.
Yeah, a couple weeks.
Yeah, it's 2 weeks. Yeah. It was 3 weekends. So yeah, that was crazy. So
I'm
Yeah,
really missing that Carthay reservation, man.
Yeah,
I'm really missing that.
it's all right. We'll be back.
Yeah.
And on that note, let's get into We Had It So Good. So We Had It So Good is a segment in which we reminisce about things we miss about Disneyland. And listeners and viewers can write in and often don't. Do you guys not miss Disneyland? I don't know.
I'm getting to the point where I'm going down Facebook groups and I see people posting, I missed this about Disneyland. You know what I mean? And I'm just about to screenshot it and post.
Just tell them like, hey, I have a podcast. Can I like shout you out on there?
You have no idea how many times I've done that.
And people just don't.
And ignore me. Ignore me. That's fine, dude. It's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
We do actually really like who our listeners are, though.
Yeah. Tram fam, baby.
Yeah. Just like, guys, stop being so shy.
Mm-hmm.
Austin did write. He didn't write it. We Had It So Good, but he said he was just dying laughing at like us reading out his Nightmare Before Christmas thing. But
yeah.
So I don't know if this counts as a submission because it was literally like, Kimmy, can you send me We Had It So Good because we don't have any. So this was good though, because it was happened this week, or it would have. Going to Disneyland on the last day before the signature blockout. It's the last day, and I'll be back in 2 weeks, but I'm gonna enjoy this last time.
That's a good pool. That's a real good pool. Because usually right now I'd be blocked out.
Yeah,
right.
I remember last year, my cousins wanted to hang out on like December 20th or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, can you do 20th or 21st? Can't do the 20th. They're like, why? I'm like, it's the last day of Disneyland. I'm going. Like, who are you going with? I'm like, I'm not going with anybody. I'm the only one with a signature, but I'm going.
Yeah.
I'm going. I'm having my sandwich on Main Street. That was the night here's my We Had It So Good. That was the night I spent an hour on Main Street. I took a picture of all the trees. I sat down. I ate my Thanksmas sandwich. I listened to the music. Like,
you just took it in.
Took it all in, especially like the music box. Every time it came on, I was like, perked up my ears and listened,
Yeah.
So yeah, that last day, it's like the day you cherish the most because it's coming the whole time.
Yeah.
And you just got to cherish it. And there are some random days during that blockout I want to go, but in general, you have so much going on. You have family, whatever.
Yeah,
I'm so busy.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah, what's the point, man? You like 2 weeks is fine. 9 months is a different story.
Yeah,
but 2 weeks is fine.
The other thing is we only get blocked out like sometimes it's I think once it was it is around the 20th. So it's only like 4 days of Christmas time that you're missing.
Yeah.
The Christmas decor is up after Christmas, but it's not Christmas after Christmas.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's all right that we missed that. And I know like last year Ryan and his brother went with their mom like, oh dude, you gonna come down? I'm like, first of all, no. Secondly, I'm blocked out. I'd love to go with you guys, but this is the worst. And they ran out of tickets that day. It was one of those days. And they were like, we couldn't even walk.
Wow.
So yeah. Now let's go back to something we used to do when We Had It So Good. I went to downtown Disney this week for about an hour.
Did you really?
I mentioned. So I had a quote unquote meeting with my dad and brother at my parents' house.
Oh yeah.
In a point, and it was like it took an hour to get back. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna grab some like surprise treats. I'm gonna do some shopping. Why not? So I stopped at downtown Disney. I paid the $10 at Simba. I'm like, you know what? I don't know. I'm not gonna walk. I don't want to walk from the hotel. I don't want to deal with them. And then because $10 is gonna be $10, right?
Yeah.
And I didn't need to rush. No one's there. And then I don't want to deal with Garden Walk, the walk itself. Am I going to be there long? Is the rate changed? It's not worth it. I'll just give Simba $10, So I went there. It's like walk straight through security. And where did I go first? Stopped at the bathroom, drink a lot of water, And then I thought, let me start at the back. So I went to the back lot first. There's a lot of stuff in there. They added some more stuff, changed some things around.
No wait, right?
Nah, walked straight in.
Yeah, kind of figured.
0 wait. So I walked in, picked up a gift for you, dude.
Oh,
But you were supposed to open it on this episode, but
dang.
I guess
Dang.
you'll open it after Christmas.
All right.
So we'll do a
Hey,
live.
potentially this weekend.
Yeah,
Potentially, we'll see.
we'll do a live opening.
A live gift exchange.
Yeah, and then I see out one of the doors Hollywoodland, and I'm like, how do I get there? Like, oh, you got to go through Buena Vista Street. I'm like, okay, so I walk out, no line, walk out to Buena Vista Street.
All right.
So waltzed on in, didn't feel the same. There was something. It's like because I knew that the restaurants are closed, it felt different. And there were lines to get into the stores. I actually didn't go to the stores. I did go to Trolley Treats. That's where I grabbed the treats. You know, it's more special when you get it from inside the park. And I didn't grab those yet, though. Or did I? I don't know. And then I went to Off the Page because I'm like, oh, let me check out Wonderground. I almost picked up the hipster Mickey ears, but I had spent I had spent a chunk of change, and I should have just bought them. They should still be there.
Yeah, nobody. Dude, who wants to buy a hipster Mickey ears? Nobody.
Yeah.
Nobody.
I wonder if they'll end up at Company D at a discount.
Hey, I have a Company D plug. I'll let you know after the episode.
Yeah. So walked around Off the Page, or Wonderground or whatever. I went into the back lot, the Hollywood back lot.
Oh, that's right. It's open now, right?
It stops just before the stage in Monsters Inc., but you can go in that area. That little shop by what's it called? Behind Award Wieners, the Sunset Showcase.
I know. Yeah, I know.
Yeah. So they had a lot of things there. It was all the same merch. It's just kind of like walking around DCA a little bit. Did feel like DCA for a moment, for a very fleeting moment. Walk back down. Yeah, you couldn't go. I couldn't go on the Grizzly Peak. They closed that off, and I think now I'm like kind of regretting if not checking.
The food added something, dude, and I don't know what it is. You know what I mean? Like with no food, it's a store.
Yeah, and yeah. So I went into Trolley Treats though.
Yeah.
Grabbed some treats. Looked at some merch, some pins. Nothing there. And yeah, and then I walked out. Did go to World of Disney. No wait, once again.
So it was pretty on a pack meter. What are we looking at?
Like a 2.
Wow.
Because there were like a couple lines for home. They were literally like 5-minute lines. I'm like, I'm not even waiting for this, because all this stuff's in another store. So,
man, dude, the restaurant thing really killed it because it was getting. I mean, it wasn't crazy packed, but like there were people at Downtown Disney for a while.
Yeah. So yeah, nothing there. I don't think I grabbed anything at World of Disney. Oh no, did I? Oh, I got myself a hat. So I'm not gonna go get it because it's in my closet. It's slightly different, but it's the same print and style, and it's got Mickey on it as this hat that I had when I was 5 years old.
Throwback, dude.
I went and looked at the picture, and it's like the same, and I just did not even think about it. I bought it. I don't even know if it fit. Yeah, it's Velcro too. So yeah, bought that.
I lost a hat on Indiana Jones once.
They'll give it back to you. They'll find it.
Really?
So very famously, not famously, I think he's my cousin, Ryan. We were by the time I got there, they had already gone on Pirates. And he's like, I lost my Bass Pro Shops hat. And I'm like, why do you have a Bass Pro Shops hat? I know you don't go fishing.
Yeah.
And he was like, because he got a scholarship to this really like snooty school in Chicago. And he's like, I just want people to think that I'm a Bass Pro Shops guy. I want to weird them out. Because he's like, I'm like, how much was this hat you keep complaining about? And he was $350.
$350?
$3.50.
Oh, okay. All right.
And I'm like, dude, you got to stop with this hat.
Yeah. Yeah, that's crazy.
Long story short, 2.5 weeks later, he got his hat in the mail. He lost it on Pirates, and they fished it out and they sent it to him.
That's cool.
Yeah, and I swear they do it just for the story, Yeah. So, but anyways, what were we saying? Yeah, I got the hat. Then I saw the churro line, which just cracked me up Like,
That's crazy.
you guys really want churros and you got to leave with them. And then I did something strange. I
What's that?
got the holiday sandwich and I ate it at my car.
That's so weird.
Yeah, it wasn't the same.
So weird.
And it was cold enough outside where it didn't stay that hot. But I got my one last holiday sandwich, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was like odd. And like everyone's just standing in the area with no tables and there's just like heaters on, like all distanced. They got rid of the tables. I don't know where they even put them, like in that patio area, just waiting for their sandwiches. So yeah, there was that.
Weird times, dude. Weird times we live in.
And then I walked out. People were taking pictures under the hat. Like I'm ready to go home.
Yeah.
And yeah. So that was my very, very odd, sad trip to downtown
That sounds
Disney.
depressing. Almost to the
was.
point where I don't want to go.
Yeah, where I didn't like. That was the thing. I went at some point. I realized I was gonna get something for you, so I didn't tell you. I'm like, I'm not even gonna tell him because this isn't even fun. We can't. Because you know what? I was gonna say, oh, we'll go to Earl. Oh, we can't go to Earl, and we're not gonna sit in one carny. Like it's not even fun, you know.
Yeah.
So I'm like, nah, I'm not gonna make him pay $10. Don't even say anything. We'll go
back to depression, dude.
But you know, I got some stuff, got some surprises.
Mm-hmm.
It's always fun, but yeah, it was like around sundown too, so like it wasn't quite nighttime. But I did get to see, some of the lights at night because you've seen them.
Yeah, I was there.
Kimmy's seen them. I haven't seen them. Thanks, guys. But yeah, I did see some of it, so that was nice, you know. And I got to see the red car trolley because I didn't get to see that when I went. That was it. Saw some people taking pictures and stuff, and I was like, yeah, whatever. You know, Christmas music, etc., etc. So we do have. What do you miss? I know you miss Christmas, but you got a specific thing? What's your "We Had It So Good"?
You know what? I'm gonna say, looking at Small World. Like we talked about it a lot, but like, just I saw with looking at all my Zoom backgrounds, I was just like, dang, dude, like that thing that's gorgeous. Like that's my goal. One day my house will look like that. One day. That's gonna be hard, but
my dad and I got close once.
Yeah?
Yeah, we used to go all out. It was insane. But like, you know, cameras were crap back then at night.
Yeah.
Well, unless you know what you're doing, which we did not.
Like I want the head that goes back and forth.
Yeah.
With the Santa hat, I want that in front of my house. Animatronic.
That'd be cool.
Yeah.
Someday. When I have an actual house, it's going to be crazy. Like, I haven't decorated the outside here because I'm sure no one will notice, but I'm not going to like staple everything. Yeah. I'm the staple gun king with Christmas lights.
Yeah.
Like I go to Home Depot like in November because you know they're going to run out of the wire staples.
Yeah.
Although everyone's got like store pickup now. But anyways.
And I use these like plastic clips now that you put under the shingles. Really interesting.
Yeah, this was, I mean, I don't know what my next place is going to look like, but I will figure it out and I will put holes in the entire house. So let's take one last bite out of this episode with our closing segment. So what rides and lands should have Christmas overlays? Now we're going to move this last point.
Okay.
So let's start. I think Toontown should have snow-covered roofs, right?
Like a very cartoony snow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like almost like a Haunted Mansion holiday, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just some snow. Why not? Give it a little something. Give it a little Christmas cheer.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think Winnie the Pooh should have a holiday overlay.
They could. I don't know why they don't. Like, I mean, it's money and time, I guess, but yeah, they can easily do a Winnie the Pooh overlay. I mean, they have a couple holiday specials, I think, on Disney Plus for Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah. So I think they should do that because they already there's that little touch of garland on the outside. Let's just keep that going, you know?
Yeah.
But I do think we should have Matterhorn dashing through the snow.
Yeah, bingo, baby.
I want snow sounds throughout the whole thing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I want some like weird music. You know,
I want the Abominable Snowman to wear a Christmas sweater.
Yeah, and a hat.
Mm-hmm. That'd be awesome.
do and light it up inside. The outside you could leave the same, maybe do some projections because like we're not gonna wrap a mountain. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
But that would be a lot of fun. Like
Yeah.
a Christmas Matterhorn, and it's like a snowy mountain anyway.
Yeah.
You're dashing through the snow on a 2-car open bobsled. You say it out loud, it doesn't sound as good.
Yeah.
It's like, and I realize it's sleigh, not sled, and I'm like, forget it.
Yeah.
But Matterhorn dashing through the snow is what I would call it.
I would love to see Splash Mountain do something. Like, I mean, I just rewatched the Christmas Carol, the one where like Scrooge McDuck. I think that might have been his first appearance in Disney, and just in Disney lore in general. If they could do something like that, because it's kind of like have you seen it, the Christmas Carol with Scrooge? No, it's like a celebration of Disney. They have so many different like references throughout the whole like short. It's only 26 minutes.
Oh yeah, I have seen this.
Yeah, where Jiminy Cricket's in it, Mr. Toad is in it.
This is the one where Mickey cuts the bread that you could see through, right?
No. It's close. It's close. He cuts a pea into like 4 slices.
No, yeah, that's the one with the bread because they put.
I know what you're talking about, and that's not it. That's not it. That's a Brave Little Tailor.
No, dude.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because that one has Goofy and Donald.
This one is Mickey or like there's a kid who has crutches or something, right?
Tiny Tim. Poor Tiny Tim dies.
You're right. It's very
spoiler alert. But if they can do something like that, like a celebration of Disney lore through Splash Mountain, I think that'd be super cool.
Yeah. Anything else? I was really going through every ride. I was like, you can't really do much to Alice, right?
No.
Maybe you can mess with the teacups, like the top. Maybe do like a weird song, but that kind of stuff's easy.
Bring back the Jingle Cruise, dude. We talked about it a little bit.
Yeah.
But bring back the Jingle Cruise.
I've never been on it. It's such a bummer. Like,
yeah,
just bring that back. I don't really see them messing with too much else. Like, I don't mess with Tarzan's Treehouse. Gadget's Go Coasters, what did we say it was? 55 seconds long or something?
Trash.
Yeah.
What's the last bullet point we got there?
Well, hold on. First, Galaxy's Edge Life Day.
Oh, yeah, we missed it.
They do it.
That's what I'm bringing.
Just say it's Life Day and do something, like do some cool Star Wars type lights, right?
Yeah. Yeah, bring Lumpy in the park.
So what I want.
What's that?
Complete overlay. Millennium Falcon Santa's Run. You just skin the whole thing. You deliver presents to the children of the world, of the galaxy, with the Millennium Falcon.
That's good.
So you're flying around. You got presents. The gunners are shooting the presents into the chimneys. The engineers are making sure you're dodging everything.
Hondo got hired.
Yeah.
By Santa.
Yeah.
That's good. I like that.
That. So yeah, Millennium Falcon Santa's Run. You are Santa Claus, and that is your sleigh. And you know what? I almost don't even want it to be the Millennium Falcon. Just forget the whole thing. You are Santa Claus. You have reindeer in front of you. There's no Star Wars anywhere. You just have a sleigh. Because how fun would that be?
Dude, the Santa Claus ride.
Yeah.
With me.
So just forget it. Galaxy's Edge. It's over. It's Christmas land now.
Yeah, bring Tim Allen to the park as a meet and greet. We got it.
No. See, now we're going back to Smuggler's Run and Tim Allen smuggling cocaine like he did before he was Santa Claus. I read it was 600 pounds.
Wasn't he in Galaxy Quest?
Yeah, but that was way later. No, Tim Allen literally did this in real life.
Are you serious?
Yeah, dude. He's like reformed. You didn't know this?
No. Was this after Toy Story?
No, this is way before any of that.
Oh, okay.
No, yeah, this was like years and years ago.
So Disney hired a drug smuggler to play Buzz Lightyear?
He somehow was reformed there, and people always bring it up. It's like the anniversary of it. I saw a picture. But,
oh my God.
Yeah, so don't do Tim Allen Smuggler's Run because it's too close to home. I'm like looking for the picture. I can't find it. Yeah, if you Google like Tim Allen mugshot, it's there.
Oh yeah, it
yeah,
definitely is there.
he was young, but yeah. So Millennium Falcon Santa's Run. That's what I've got. Any closing thoughts?
No. I like that idea. I like that idea a lot. I thought it was really cool. No, I like I said, I just would really like to see what I was talking about, like some kind of Scrooge thing. Because I've been a big fan of Scrooge lately. Also, I put Tim Allen as my background.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
can't really see it.
I'm gonna watch some stuff this week. I may watch Home Alone. It may happen. I've never seen it. Now
You
you
know-
don't like it?
It's fine. You know what I watched this week that was really good was Krampus.
Which one is that? The
It's
scary one?
about the scary Santa
Yeah.
or whatever. I'm not a fan of scary movies, dude, but it was good. It was good. It's with Adam Scott.
But
I love Adam Scott.
I am gonna watch Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas.
Yeah, of course. Do watch the Christmas Carol again. Good, great movie.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
maybe.
watch the DuckTales episode, the Christmas episode. After you
Oh.
watch,
Oh,
if this is RJ talking
hold on.
bad?
All right, no one knows yet because they haven't listened.
Oh, that
What?
was on Waffle Press.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. All right.
I have to
So,
relive this.
welcome to a last minute You're Right, in which RJ writes in with an incendiary correction for Mr. Rainwater here. So I need to find this. Here we go. Here we go. Not yet. I think I went the wrong way. Hold on. We're getting there. Here we go. Tell Rain he's delusional and that the DuckTales reboot was horrible and it deserves to be canceled. In my opinion, it doesn't stick true to the comic and tries to bank on nostalgia for poor story writing. My main thing is that the original DuckTales would teach you life lessons, while this one tries to be the Fuller House of 90s Disney cartoons. I also think the new Chip and Dale will be a bust. But Bluey is Chef Kiss, the best Disney kids show I've seen in a long time. It's an Australian cartoon about a family of dogs. It's all on Disney Plus. Each episode is 7 minutes. Forbes named it the top 20 show in 2020. There's an episode called Camping, and it teaches you about language and culture barriers and how sometimes friends you make aren't meant to be in your life forever. And then he asked me if I bought Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I think that was hours later.
Okay,
So,
this DuckTales over here, great,
yeah.
fantastic, dude. One of my favorite
Show
things
me
of all
all.
time, right? This DuckTales on this side, even better. And I'm just saying it right now. I'm
But
saying
see,
it right
look
now.
how Scrooge looks almost the same, and Huey, Dewey, and Louie look like abominations.
So, I mean, you're not going to watch DuckTales, right? Like, it's not. Can I
Probably
give
not.
a little spoiler?
Sure.
So apparently, Huey, Dewey, and Louie were not named correctly. Their actual names were supposed to be Jet, Turbo, and Rebel.
That's terrible. That's absolutely terrible. So, hey, notice
I love
how
the show.
Kingdom Hearts 3 had the original Huey, Dewey, and Louie in it, not these
Yeah.
new.
That they did. I love the show. I'm gonna keep watching it. Unfortunately, RJ and I disagree wholeheartedly on this. So
You know who doesn't disagree with RJ?
Who?
Disney, because they canceled it.
it's not canceled. It just did not get renewed. There's a difference. There's a
That's
difference.
exactly what canceled is. So,
ooh,
I mean, hey, Tim Allen got uncanceled, so anything could happen, man. But I don't. Let's not end on that note. Let's go back.
Yeah.
Everybody, no. Go on. Let's go to Main Street.
Go on to
Let's
Main
take it back
Street.
to Main Street. One last stroll down Main Street before. That's not the one I sent you. There it is. So, long story short, we really miss Disneyland and Main Street.
So much.
And yeah, and you know, I just can't wait to be back next Christmas. We'll be there. We'll have it so good again. But in the meantime, go listen to the Main Street Loop. Go listen to the Walt Disney World one because it's the same and it's just not broken on YouTube.
Yeah.
So, got anything else, man?
Go watch DuckTales, the new one, and
mean-
and some Survivor while you're at it, and Mando, and then we can have a nice discussion.
Definitely go watch Mando. Why not? But yeah.
All right.
Thanks for listening. Merry Christmas, everyone.
And thanks for enduring our Zoom call. We try to make it as good as possible, I guess. I don't know, but yeah, just stay safe out there and Merry Christmas.
So look straight at your camera, Rain, and give them the goodbye.
I'll see you guys next week.
See you real soon. Bye.
Bye.